Welcome into another video. This project is a Cerakote and Stippling package done on a Glock 23. I'll do a simple 3-color camo design and a hand-laid border with an organized stipple pattern. The first thing to do is sanding down the factory grip panels. I also remove one of the finger grooves, keeping the top one, and add double undercuts and a thumb ledge to the frame. The Cerakote colors being used for this project are Bull Shark Gray, Graphite Black, and Sniper Gray. The first color being sprayed is the Graphite Black. This coating is sprayed inside and out of all the surfaces and will serve as skinny, mostly vertical blotches that will separate the other two colors. After flash baking the first color, I used long camo blotch stencils to separate the pistol into 3 sections. Of course, the camera angle for this step is not ideal, and I either get my hands completely in the way or I just pick up the parts out of frame completely anyways. Just like that. What about this time? Looks good. Nope, there it goes. And it's back. And it's gone. Bull Shark Gray is then added to each end of the slide-in frame. I was initially hoping I could keep the spray pattern small enough that I could do both the gray colors in one step, but I saw there was plenty of overspray in the middle section while spraying this color, meaning when I spray the next color, I was just going to put overspray on the outer sections. So I got good coverage on the ends of the pieces and then sprayed in the middle with a light coat, so the next color would have something more fresh to adhere to. After another flash baking cycle, the ends get masked off so that the middle can get sprayed next. Let's see if anything useful is in frame this time. Yeah, nope. Yeah. And it's gone. And it's gone. Well, the slide's there, but my hands are in the way. Yeah, you get the idea. Sniper Gray is then sprayed to fill in the middle sections of both the frame and the slide. After the Cerakote has gone through its full bake cycle, I can start working on the stippling work. First step for me is to lay out the borders. Using tape can be helpful for getting straight lines on borders, and in this project I'm doing a border design as well, so the tape helps me visualize and get everything right as I go along. And I'm definitely checking back and forth to make sure the pattern is even and matched on both sides. And here's a quick look at what I'm going for as far as the border design for the stippling. Maybe someday I'll be able to afford a laser setup to do all these borders, but until then, everything is done by hand. A ball cutting tip is used to make the initial border cuts. This frame is not getting recessed borders, it'll actually have slightly raised edges along the borders that I'll do with the burning tool later. So I'm not really going very deep with this, I just need a clean edge to follow later. The cuts made for the thumb ledge itself give pretty clear lines to work with, and I just use the ball tip to clean out the Cerakote once I get the border lines done. Sanding paper on the Dremel tool is used on the bigger areas to sand off the Cerakote inside the border areas and get a smooth surface to stipple the pattern into. After removing the tape, I decided to make some changes. Firstly, making the top line smaller, then opening up the bottom triangle into the backstrap. This was something of a back and forth when first thinking through laying out the borders, but that triangle looked too small and a bit out of place, so I made the change. A pointed tip is used with the burning tool along the border lines to slightly raise an edge. The pattern for this frame is a small diamond shape in a tight organized pattern. This takes a lot of extra time and patience on my part, trying to keep a rhythm with the depth and the pressure. and the final product. I do outsource for the slide cuts since I'm not set up to do that work myself. SlideWorks Engineering down in Texas did the work on this one for both the cosmetic cuts and the RMR cut. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more of my work, subscribe here and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at atgunworks.llc and online at atgunworks.com.